Quarter till the hour, and in this week's Crime Tracker 10 Crime Fighters, we're talking about citizens academies. Police departments around Central Ohio have them. Crime Tracker 10's Jeff Hogan has more on why they're so important.
Certainly happy this morning to be joined by Westerville Police Chief Joe Morbitzer. And this morning, Chief, we thank you for being here. As always, I know you have some big things coming up as far as your Citizens Police Academy, which is always exciting.
Well, again, Jeff, thanks to you and Channel 10 and Angela for hosting us and allowing us to be here. This is an exciting opportunity for citizens to come to our Citizens Police Academy. We have 2 per year, one in the spring, one in the fall. They run in 12 weeks, and they take place on Thursday nights from 6 until about 9:30. And the whole concept is to give people an introduction into the police department, show them what it's like from an officer's perspective on being a police officer.
Not trying to make them police officers, but for 10 seconds they can feel like it. Give them a little slice.
Well, the main point here is to establish the relationships with the citizens and then have them become advocates for the community and be the eyes and ears of the police department.
I'll tell you, I was out there for one very recently and was amazed at the response from some of the people and some of the things that we learned going through the course. I mean, a simple traffic stop. There's no such thing as just a regular routine traffic stop.
Absolutely not. And we run the citizens through a scenario-based traffic stop where they can see how quickly things can progress.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You also have building coverage. You know, you get into buildings, and I know we were talking about a new scenario where you can have citizens become part of a SWAT team going in. I mean, that'll get the adrenaline going a little bit.
They actually get into the stack on a building entry to see what it's like from a SWAT officer's perspective and how the adrenaline starts to flow and how those officers have to be totally in control when they hit a house or a building.
I know you guys have been doing this for a long time. What has been the response in the community when you start to see people come up to your police cars and say, oh, maybe I know this one, rather than look the other way and walk away from the cops?
Well, absolutely. They begin to know the officers on a personal basis, which is great when it comes to community crime prevention, but it also gets them into community service because on the back side of the academy, there's a volunteer opportunity through the Alumni Association. And currently we have about 130 volunteers with the police department, adult volunteers. We have about another 35 or 40 youth volunteers with our Explorers Post. And then we have various opportunities, our clergy, our chaplain corps, our reserve officers. So we have a number of opportunities for people to volunteer within their community. Those folks last year donated just about 13,000 hours of volunteer time to the city of Westerville.
Giving back, not just the police academy, but they continue on as graduates and do some great things. And this happens at lots of agencies all around Central Ohio.
Quite a few have developed citizens academies. This is our 15th year, so we've been doing this for quite a long time. When we get back to the volunteer efforts, we see that the things that we do as far as community outreach, we could not do as a police department alone. So we rely on those volunteers to do things like Cops and Kids Day, self-defense for women, and a lot of the other community outreach programs that we present.
Chief Morbitzer, we always appreciate the time. Thank you. And accepting applications
absolutely
right now for the spring of 2014.
And that can be done online through our webpage, westerville.org.
We'll get them signed up. Thanks.